My name is Radiant Jasmin. I'm a visual and performing artist, and I've been an artist my whole life. My exhibit title is Radiant Jasmin, a flower in full bloom, because my name is the name of a flower, and I love flowers. I also happen to be a gardener, so some of them are flowers that grow in my garden. I work primarily in acrylic and mixed media, found objects or cut out paper, cut canvas. I love the fact that acrylic dries very quickly and I can collage a lot of things on easily. I love to use a lot of primary colors and just really explore how different colors contrast against each other. This series here is titled 6 by 6 Words to Live By, and it's acrostic poems. So 6 going this way, 6 across. And this was a lot of fun for me to put together this series. These grids are recycled from an educational game at a school that I used to teach at. Didn't know quite what I was going to do with them when I rescued them from the trash can, but I held on to them and started playing around with the colors and the canvases, and then finally realized, since I'm also a poet, to put words inside. So this was quite an exercise of I don't repeat any word twice. I used them each once, and I actually made all the words and the letters out of polymer clay. And the reason why I title them Words to Live By is that all the words are uplifting, positive, energizing words. So all of the paintings have words that are something similar along those lines. A lot of my colors just naturally come forward from my African heritage and also from my indigenous American heritage, which is Cherokee. And I don't even think about it, it just naturally come into play while I'm painting, and it's just a very unconscious use of color. So while I'm painting, I often just say, wow, I wonder how this one would look next to that one on top of this color. And I let the colors really speak to me and often tell me where they want to go. This is Sunflower, and this is my only completed work in oil. And I used oil pigment stick to paint this one, which is so fun to work in. And I use a palette knife and just take the palette knife and paint with that rather than a brush. And I just love the fact that oils dry very slowly, especially the pigment sticks, and I can come back a few days later and blend the colors some more and keep blending to my heart's content. This is Sky, Flowers, and Water, and the medium that I used for this is pouring medium, which is an acrylic medium, and I actually have to paint it while it's laying flat, and I pour the medium onto the board, so this is actually on a hard board. And then I swirl the colors in and drop the colors in. It's like a really fun way to paint. People often ask me, is it glass? Is it stained glass? And I tell them, no, it's paint. So I love the fact that it fools people into thinking that it's something it's not. My artwork creation is part of my spiritual practice. I consider myself a Hindu and a yogini, though I respect all faiths, and I can go and worship in any temple or church and appreciate the beauty and the message. Creating, painting, dancing, sculpting, all of those forms of creating are my ways of giving back and expressing to the Creator my thanks for being alive.